Okay, so two players that I've seen we've been linked with today. I'm not too sure I'm happy to see their names linked with us. Tell me your thoughts. The first player, Alexis Sanchez from Inter Milan. Now, according to the story here, and this is from Football Fancast via Estadio Deportivo, and it appears that we are monitoring the situation of Alexis at Inter Milan. They're eager to get him off the wage bill. They're on a little bit of a cost-cutting exercise. He's valued at 13.5 million. He's 32 years of age now, and we obviously know him from his time in the Premier League with Arsenal and then Manchester United. The first club that he was at, obviously Arsenal, went really well and absolutely tore it up. But then when he went to Manchester United, just wasn't, for whatever reason, the same player, didn't have the same impact. He's then obviously gone to Inter Milan. He's on £117,000 a week at the San Siro. He wasn't a regular in the team under Antonio Conte that won Serie A last season. However, he did, in 12 starts, 30 appearances, but only 12 starts, managed to register 7 goals and 7 assists, meaning that he had 1 direct goal contribution every 81.2 minutes. Now, in the Premier League, he had 154 appearances across the two clubs, United and Arsenal. He managed 63 goals and 33 assists. Now, for me, and this is my opinion, for me, I think I'm not, I really don't know whether this is a good move. I don't think it personally is on balance. I can see that if he was to come in alongside a younger striker, say a Patson Daka, an Armstrong, Simmer, Glosek, whatever, if he came in alongside another striker and provided the deal that he was on wasn't a stupid deal, it was structured sensibly from a financial standpoint, then I might understand it. If we was to bring him in as our striker and pay him, nigh on 120k a week and give him, say, a 3-year contract for a 32-year-old, I think that's complete lunacy, if I'm being. But again, I want to know what you think about that. You might actually think he could do a job for us, but me personally, Sanchez, I think he needs to come in as our backup striker rather than our striker. The other player that we've been linked with, now this one, I'm just like, no, please don't do it, Mr. Moyes. Please don't do it. Now, this is from the website Give Me Sport, and it's a report coming from Anfield Central. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, him. Yes. Now, according to this, David Moyes made an approach in April, and he's now made another one for the 28-year-old who's had something of a checkered injury record over the last couple of years. To give you an example, the season that's just finished, he made 2 starts in the entire season. Just looking here on transfer bench, as an unused substitute 12 times, and he was brought on as a substitute 11 times. Only twice did he start the match. Now, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is a tremendously talented footballer when fit. Unfortunately, it's a bit like Jack Wilshere. It's a bit like Andy Carroll. He's very rarely fit. He's very rarely able to be starting a game and lasting the entire 90 minutes and making a contribution match on match, week on week. We're going to be playing an awful lot of football next season. We've got obviously 6 matches in the Europa League group stage to begin with. We've got 38 matches in the Premier League. You've then got obviously the FA Cup, the League Cup. We're going to be playing an awful lot of football. I don't think he's going to be available for half of it, if I'm being honest. He's probably going to demand a fair chunk of change. Let's have it right. I mean, he's been at Arsenal. He's then been at Liverpool. He's not going to come to us for a modest income, I would suggest. He's probably going to want a fair chunk of change. And for most of that, most of the time, I would suspect that he's probably going to be on the treatment table. Just no, please. David Moyes, please, no. Nothing personal against Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'm sure he's a lovely fella, but just no. For the club, for the money that needs to be spent wisely. And I to be fair, I think that David Moyes generally does spend it wisely. But if this report is to be believed, that he's now made 2 approaches for an injury-prone Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, I just think no, please, no, don't do it. But you guys might disagree. You might think to yourselves, actually, there's a player there, and if we can get him right and structure it again in a sensible way, and have it on, based on appearances, on assists, on goals, whatever, you might think that that's a deal worth doing. I personally don't. This one, I'm totally against. The Alexis Sanchez one, I'm a little bit more flexible, but as I say, it would need to be him with another striker, and him being signed on sensible terms. That's my opinion. What's yours? That's why we got you here. So you got the ticker at the bottom. You know the drill. You've got the comment section below. Let us know your thoughts. Sanchez and Oxlade-Chamberlain linked with the club. Are you for them? Are you against them? Let us know. And as usual, guys, if you would be so kind, please drop a like on the video. Please subscribe to the channel. And as and when Duke and I upload any, notified. And have yourselves a good weekend. Stay safe.